ancient wisdom. Unveiling the roots of Stoicism. Stoicism, a word echoing through millennia, carrying ancient wisdom and philosophical debate. Originating in Athens in the 3rd century BC, Stoicism captivated minds and shaped lives. Founded by Zeno of Citium, it thrived in the bustling marketplace of ideas. Amidst the clamor, Zeno's teachings offered tranquility and purpose. At its heart, Stoicism valued virtue, reason, and living in accordance with nature. Pillars of Stoic thought: reason, virtue, and acceptance. Stoicism, at its core, is a philosophy of resilience and inner peace. It teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, and to accept with grace what we cannot. This control, according to Stoics, is achieved through the cultivation of reason and virtue. Reason for the Stoics was not merely about intellectual prowess, but about living in accordance with the rational order of the universe. It meant recognizing our interconnectedness with all things, and understanding that events unfold according to a grand design, whether we comprehend it or not. Virtue, the Stoics believed, was the sole good, while external factors such as wealth, health, and reputation were considered indifferent. This emphasis on virtue, encompassing wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, provided a moral compass for navigating life's complexities. Acceptance, a cornerstone of Stoic thought, was not passive resignation, but an active embrace of whatever life throws our way. It meant acknowledging the impermanence of all things and finding tranquility in the present moment, regardless of external circumstances. Modern Stoicism, from ancient philosophy to self-help phenomena. Fast forward to the 21st century, and Stoicism is experiencing a remarkable resurgence. Once relegated to dusty academic texts, it has found new life in the self-help and wellness movements, embraced by entrepreneurs, athletes, and everyday individuals seeking meaning and resilience in a world often characterized by uncertainty and change. Modern proponents of Stoicism point to its practical wisdom and its relevance to the challenge of our times. In an age of information overload, constant connectivity, and relentless pressure to achieve, Stoicism offers a framework for finding calm amidst the chaos. Tech entrepreneurs, drawn to Stoicism's emphasis on self-control and focus, credit its principles with their success in the fast-paced world of Silicon Valley. Athletes, facing intense competition and setbacks, find strength and resilience in the Stoic virtues of discipline and acceptance. The price of popularity. Has Stoicism lost its soul? Yet the resurgence of Stoicism has not been without its critics. Some argue that in its journey from ancient philosophy to modern self-help phenomenon, Stoicism has been diluted, commercialized, and stripped of its depth. These critics contend that the core tenets of Stoicism are being oversimplified, reduced to catchy slogans, Instagram memes. They worry that the nuanced philosophy of Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius is being repackaged as a quick fix solution for modern anxieties, a way to hack your way to happiness and success. The commodification of Stoicism, they argue, raises concerns about whether the pursuit of profit has eclipsed the genuine desire to understand and apply its principles. Books, courses, and retreats promising to unlock the secrets of Stoicism abound. But do they truly capture the essence of this ancient philosophy? Section 5. The suppression of emotion. A Stoic Paradox. most common criticisms leveled against Stoicism is its perceived emphasis on emotional suppression. Critics point to the Stoic ideal of apatheia, often translated as indifference or freedom from passion. As evidence, the Stoicism encourages the repression of emotions. However, this interpretation of apatheia, scholars argue, is a misunderstanding of the Stoic perspective on emotions. Stoics did not advocate for the eradication of emotions, but rather for the development of emotional intelligence and resilience. They recognize that while we cannot always control the emotions that arise within us, we can choose how we respond to them. Stoicism, in this sense, is not about becoming emotionless, but about cultivating the wisdom to experience emotions without being ruled by them. Section 6. Profiting from philosophy. Commodification of Stoicism. Popularity of Stoicism has undeniably led to its commodification. From self-help books and online courses to branded merchandise and retreats, there's a growing market capitalizing on the ancient philosophy's resurgence. This commodification raises concerns about the accessibility and authenticity of Stoic teachings. Critics argue that selling Stoicism as a product risks distorting its core principles, potentially reducing it to a set of life hacks rather than a comprehensive philosophy. Furthermore, the emphasis on profit, they argue, can overshadow the true spirit of Stoicism, which emphasizes virtue, self-improvement, and service to others above material gain. The question arises, is it possible to reconcile the pursuit of profit with the ethical framework that underpins Stoicism? Section 7. Stoicism, oversimplified, a shallow interpretation of profound ideas. Another criticism of modern Stoicism is the tendency to oversimplify its complex ideas. The nuances of Stoic philosophy, developed and debated over centuries, are often reduced to easily digestible sound bites and social media captions. While these simplified messages can offer an entry point into Stoicism, critics argue they risk presenting a superficial understanding of its depth and complexity. The danger, they contend, is that people may adopt a superficial understanding of Stoicism without grappling with its philosophical underpinnings. This oversimplification, they argue, can lead to a checklist approach to Stoicism, where individuals focus on outward practices without cultivating the inner virtues and self-awareness that are central to its teachings. Section 8. The true face of Stoicism. Scam of misunderstanding. So has Stoicism become the world's greatest scam, or is it simply misunderstood, its wisdom obscured by the noise of modern life? The answer, like most things in philosophy, rarely simple. It's undeniable that the resurgence of Stoicism has brought its share of commercialization and oversimplification. Yet, it's also true that many find genuine solace, guidance, and strength in its principles. Perhaps the key lies in approaching Stoicism with discernment, the critical eye. Rather than seeking quick fixes or easy answers, we can engage with its text, grapple with its complexities, and apply its teachings thoughtfully to our own lives. Section 9. A call to reflection. Your take on modern Stoicism. The debate surrounding modern Stoicism ultimately invites us to reflect on our own relationship with this ancient philosophy. What do you think? Has Stoicism become a diluted and commercialized shadow of its former self? Or does it retain its power to guide us toward a more meaningful and resilient life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's engage in a thoughtful discussion about the legacy relevance of Stoicism in our modern world.